Says we are at stage 3, paragraph page 146. Okay, and our last headword was Mediterranean, new word type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. Ready?
Lily.
Okay, let me just scroll down. Okay, first question. Here we go. Which is the largest city in Japan? Which is the largest city in Japan?
The
Tokyo's the
largest
largest
Tokyo is
city
the largest city
in
in
Japan.
Japan.
Very good. What's the date today? What's the date today? The date today
The date
is
today
the 31st
is the 31st of
of
August
20.
2023.
Wait, what was the date yesterday? What was the date yesterday? The date
The
yesterday
date
was
yesterday was
the 30th
the 30th
of
of
August
August
2023.
2023.
Very good. What will the date tomorrow be? What will the date tomorrow be? The date
The
tomorrow
date
will be the
tomorrow
first
will be the
the
1st
of
of
September
September
2023.
2023.
Very good. Is the table light? Is the table light? No, the table isn't
No, the
light.
table
It's
isn't right.
heavy.
It's heavy.
Very good. Is this piece of paper heavier than the table? Is this piece of paper heavier than the table? No, that
No,
piece of
the
paper
piece of
isn't
paper
heavier
isn't
than the
heavier
table.
than the
It's
table.
lighter than the
It's lighter
table.
than the table.
Wait, who's the lightest person in your family? Who's the lightest person in your family?
My sister
Is
is the
the lightest
lightest
person in my family.
person in my family.
Who's the heaviest person in your family? Who's the heaviest person in your family? My
My father
is
is
the
the heaviest
heaviest person in my
person
family.
in my family.
Very good. Okay, next. Which is the largest shop in your town? Which is the largest shop in your town? Let's
The
say it
largest shop
in my town
in
is.
my town is Central World.
Very good. Are there any shops in the streets where you live? Are there any shops in the streets where you live? Yes or no?
No,
There
there
aren't any shops
aren't any shops
in the street where I
in the
live.
street where I live.
Very good. What do we play football with? What do we play football with? We play football
We
with a
play
ball.
football with a ball.
Very good. Can we play tennis without a ball? Can we play tennis without a ball? No, we can't
No,
play
we can't
tennis
play tennis
without a ball.
without the ball.
We must have a ball. We must have a ball. Oh, we must have
Yes,
a
we
ball.
must have.
Okay, one more. No, we can't play tennis.
No, we can't. No, we
Play
can't play tennis.
without a
I see.
ball.
Understand.
No, we can't
No, I
play
can't
tennis
play. No, we can't play tennis
without
without
a
a
ball.
ball.
We
We
must
must
have a ball
have a ball
to play tennis.
to play tennis.
Very good. It's a continuation. Okay, next. What time do you go to bed at night? What time do you go to bed at night? I go to bed at
I go to bed at 10
p.m.
p.m.
at night.
At night.
Well, what time do you get up in the morning? What time do you get up in the morning? I get up at
I get up at 7 in the
8 a.m.
morning.
in the morning. Very
7
good.
a.m. in the morning.
How long do you sleep at night? How long do you sleep at night? I sleep about
I sleep about 7 hours
at
at
night.
night.
Very good. What color are the walls of your bedroom? What color are the walls of your bedroom? The colors of the
The
wall of
colors
my bedroom
of the wall of my bedroom
are
is of white.
are white. Very good. Are you the first to get up in your family? Are you the first to get up in your family? Yes or no?
N- No,
I'm not the first
I'm not the
to
first
get up in my
to
family.
get up in my family.
Wait, do you sleep a lot? Do you sleep a lot? Yes or no? I
Yes,
sleep a lot.
I sleep a lot.
Very good. Do you sleep longer than your parents? Do you sleep longer than your parents? Yes or no? I
Yes,
sleep
I
longer than
sleep
my
longer
parents.
than my parents.
Very good. How many fingers have I got on both hands? How many fingers have I got on both hands? You've got eight
You've got
fingers
8
on both
fingers
hands.
on both
How
hands.
many fingers have I got on each hand? How many fingers have I got on each hand? You've got four
You've
fingers
got four
on each
fingers
hand.
on each hand.
Wait, have we each got two eyes? Have we each got two eyes? Yes, we've each
Yes,
got
we've each got
two eyes.
two eyes.
Wait, do we say each student have a book or each student has a book? Do we say each student have a book or each student has a book? We say each
We
student
say
has a
each
book.
student has a book
Why? Why? Because the word each
because the word
is
each
singular.
is singular.
Where has each student got two heads? Has each student got two heads? No. Each
No,
student
each
hasn't got
student
two
hasn't
heads.
got two
Each
heads.
student's
Each
only
student
got one head.
only got one head.
Where has each chair only got three legs? Has each chair only got three legs? No. Each
No,
chair
each
hasn't only
chairs
got
hasn't only got
three legs.
three
Each
legs.
chair's got
Each
four legs.
chairs got four legs.
Very good. Okay, next. Do you like vegetables? Do you like vegetables? Yes or no? I
Yes,
like
I
vegetables.
like
Do you
vegetables.
like all vegetables? Do you like all vegetables? Yes or no?
Yes,
I like
I
all
like
vegetables.
all
Very
vegetables.
good. Name me four vegetables. Name me four vegetables, please. The names of four
The names
vegetables
of
are
four
to-
vegetables are
potatoes, carrots,
potatoes,
onions,
carrots,
and peas.
onions, and peas.
Very good. Name me four kinds of fruit. Name me four kinds of fruit, please. The names of
The
four
names
kinds
of
of fruit
four kinds of
are
fruits
apples,
are
oranges,
apples,
lemons,
oranges,
and bananas.
lemons, and bananas.
Very good. Which do you prefer, tomato juice or orange juice? Which do you prefer, tomato juice or orange juice? I prefer
I prefer tomato juice
two orange
to
juice.
orange juice.
Very good. What's the plural of tomato? What's the plural of tomato? The plural
The
of
plural
tomato
of
is
tomato
tomatoes.
is tomatoes.
Very good. Do you study Spanish? Do you study Spanish? No, I don't
No,
study
I don't
Spanish.
study
I
Spanish.
study
I
English.
study English.
Do most school children like studying? Do most school children like studying? No, most
No,
school children
most school
don't like studying.
children don't like
They
studying.
dislike or
They
hate
dislike
studying.
or hate studying.
Very good. Must you study a lot if you want to learn a language well? Must you study a lot if you want to learn a language well? Yes, I must
Yes,
study a
I
lot
must study
if
a
I
lot
want to
if
learn
I
a
want to
language
learn
well.
a language well.
Very good. Okay, what time do you arrive here for your lesson? What time do you arrive here for your lesson? I arrive here
I live here
at,
at
do we have the same
8
time?
p.m.
8 p.m. for my lesson.
for my lesson.
Very good. Are you the first to arrive in the classroom? Are you the first to arrive in the classroom? Yes, I'm the first
Yes,
to arrive
I'm the first to
in the
arrive
classroom.
in the classroom.
What time do you leave here after the lesson? What time do you leave here after the lesson? I leave here at
I live here at 9
p-
p.m.
after the
after
lesson.
after the lesson.
Very good. What time do you leave home to come here? What time do you leave home to come here? I leave home
I leave
at
home
about
at
7 p.m.
about 7
to come
p.m.
here.
to come here.
Very good. Do you leave your books in the classroom after the lesson? Do you leave your books in the classroom after the lesson? No, I don't leave
No,
my
I don't
books in the
read my
classroom
books in the
after the
classroom
lesson. I
after the
take them
lesson.
with me.
I take them with me.
Very good. Do you leave any food on your plate after a meal? Do you leave any food on your plate after a meal? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
leave
don't
any food
leave
on
any
my plate
food
after
on
a
my
meal.
plate after of meal.
Very good. What can we see in the sky during the day? What can we see in the sky during the day? We can see the sun
We can see
in the
sun
sky during the
in the
day.
sky during the day.
What color is the sun? What color is the sun? The sun's the
The
color of
sun's
gold.
the color of gold.
What color is the sky today? What color is the sky today? The skies?
The sky's
Oh, is it
blue.
blue or gray? Blue today. Oh, so it's a
Blue
good day
today.
there. Very good. Okay. Do you live on the sea? Do you live on the sea? No, I don't live
No,
on the
I don't
sea.
live on the
I
sea.
live on the land.
I live on the land.
Wait, what's the name of the sea between Europe and North Africa? What's the name of the sea between Europe and North Africa? The name of the
The
sea
name of the sea
between Europe
between Europe
and North
and
Africa
North
is
Africa
the
is the
Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea.
Very good. Is Moscow by the sea? Is Moscow by the sea? No, Moscow isn't
No,
by the sea.
Moscow isn't by the
It's
sea.
inland.
It's in the land.
It's
It's in the land.
very good. Or it's inland.
It's inland.
Very good. Is New York inland? Is New York inland? No, New
No,
York
New
isn't
York
inland.
isn't inland.
It's by the sea.
It's by the sea.
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have New York. Very good. Okay, so let's start. Okay, repeat once,
Once,
twice,
twice,
3 times.
three times.
Very good. Okay, listen. So here we go. If we read this 1 times 5, if we combine, it's once 5 equals 5. Okay? Twice 5 equals 10. 3 times 5 equals 15. And 4 times 5 equals 20. Okay, we can also say I have English classes 3 times a week. And we only live once. Okay, let's practice. Okay, what's this? What's this? It's once 5
It's once five
equals 5.
equals five.
What's this? What's this? It's twice 5
It's
equals 10.
twice five equals 10.
Right, what's this? What's this? It's 3 times 5
It's three times
equals
five
15.
equals 15.
What's this? What's this? It's 4 times 5
It's four times five
equals 20.
equals 20.
Very good. Okay. How much is once 90? How much is once 90? Once 90
Once
equals
90
90.
equals 90.
How much is twice 50? How much is twice 50? Twice 50
Twice
is
50
100
is 100
or equals 100 is correct. Very good.
equals 100.
How much is 3 times 13? How much is 3 times 13? 3 times 13
3 times 13
equals
equals
39.
36. 39.
39. Very good. How many times a
39.
week do you come here? How many times a week do you come here? I come here.
I come here
How many
five
times? 5 times
times
a week.
a week.
Very good. How many times a month do you go to the cinema? How many times a month do you go to the cinema? I go to the cinema
I go to the
about
cinema
once a month.
about once a month.
Very good. How many times a day do you eat? How many times a day do you eat? I eat
I eat 3 times
a day.
a day.
How many times do we live? How many times do we live? We only live
We
once.
only live once.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Cut.
Cut.
Very good. Okay, listen. Cut is a verb. For example, we cut meat with a knife. Okay, another example is I'm cutting the book with my finger. Okay, so let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're cutting
You
the
are
book
cutting the work
with
by
your
your
finger.
finger. With your finger.
Very good. Do we cut meat? What do we cut meat with? What do we cut meat with? We cut meat
We cut
with a
meat
knife.
with a knife.
Can we cut bread without a knife? Can we cut bread without a knife? No, we can't cut
No, we
bread
can't
without
cut
a
bread
knife.
without a knife.
Very good. Next, repeat. Lift.
Lift
Little.
little,
Little finger.
little finger.
Very good. Okay, listen. Lift is a verb. For example, I'm lifting my book. This paper is light enough for me to lift. Little is an adjective. It means small. For example, this finger is small, so we call this little finger. An example sentence is I can't lift the table with my little finger because it's too heavy for me to lift. Okay, let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're lifting your
You are
book.
reading your book.
Can you lift the table with your little finger? Can you lift the table with your little finger? No, I can't
No,
lift
I
the
can't
table
lift
with
the
my
table
little
with
finger.
my little finger
Why not? Why not? Because it's too
because
heavy
it's
for
too
me
heavy
to lift.
for me To lift.
Very good. Is this piece of paper light enough for you to lift? Is this piece of paper light enough for you to lift? Yes. That piece of
Yes,
paper
that piece of
is
paper
light enough for
is light
me to lift.
enough for me to lift.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. As.
Ask tax.
Okay, one more. As.
Ask us.
Yeah, so as.
Ask us.
For comparison. Next. Not as.
Not ours, us.
Not so as.
Not so ours.
And then the river in London. Thames. Thames.
The Thames.
So that's a name of the river in London. Thames. Next. America.
America.
Very good. Okay, listen. We use the structure as for comparing people or things that are the same. For example, the red pencil. The red pencil is as long as the blue pencil. So they're the same. As long as. We use not as for people or things that are not the same when we compare. Not as is more common than not so as. For example, this pencil, this pencil is shorter than the pen. So this pencil is not as long as this pen. Spain isn't as large as South America. It's smaller than South America. Okay, Thames is a noun. It is a river in London. Let's practice. Is the table as high as the door? Is the table as high as the door? No, the
No,
table
the
isn't
table
as high
isn't
as the
as
door.
high as the door.
It's lower than the
It's
door.
lower than the door.
Very good. Is your building as high as Mount Everest? Is your building as high as Mount Everest? No, my
No,
building
my
isn't
building
as high
isn't
as
as high
Mount
as
Everest.
Mount
It's
Everest.
lower than
It's lower
Mount
than
Everest.
Mount Everest.
Wait, is the river Thames as long as the Nile? Is the river Thames as long as the Nile? No, the river
No,
Thames
the River
isn't
Thames
as long as the
isn't
Nile.
as long as the Nile.
It's shorter than the
It's
Nile.
shorter than the Nile.
Very good. Is Spain as large as South America? Is Spain as large as South America? No,
No,
Spain isn't
Spain
as large
isn't
as
as
South
large as
America.
South
It's
America.
smaller than
It's smaller
South
than
America.
South America.
Very good. Next, repeat. Season.
This is
Like season of the year. Season.
a season.
Spring.
Spring,
Summer.
summer,
Autumn.
autumn,
Winter.
winter.
Very good. Okay, listen. The names of the four seasons of the year are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We are in summer now, almost in autumn. Okay, let's practice. Tell me the names of the four seasons of the year. Tell me the names of the four seasons of the year, please. The names
The
of the four
names of
seasons
the four
of the year
seasons
are
of the year
spring,
are
summer,
spring,
autumn,
summer,
and
autumn,
winter.
and winter.
What season are we in now? What season are we in now? We're in summer
We are
now.
in summer now.
What was last season? What was last season? Last season was
Last season was
spring.
spring.
Very good. What will next season be? What will next season be? Next season will be
Next season will be autumn.
very good. Okay, let's have the last one. Repeat. Proceed.
Proceed,
Very good. Follow.
follow.
Very good. Okay, listen. Precede and follow are verbs. To precede means to go before someone or something. Follow is the opposite of precede, so you're at the back. For example, Tuesday precedes Wednesday because Tuesday comes first before Wednesday, and Thursday follows Wednesday. Okay, let's practice. Which day precedes Wednesday? Which day precedes Wednesday? Tuesday precedes Wednesday.
Tuesday precede Wednesday.
Does Thursday precede Wednesday? Does Thursday precede Wednesday? No, Thursday
No,
doesn't
Thursday
precede Wednesday.
doesn't precede
It
Wednesday.
follows it.
It follows it.
It follows it.
It follows it.
Very good. Which number follows the number 13? Which number follows the number 13? 14 follows,
Or dim
well,
horrors.
number 13. Which number follows the number 13? So 14 follows
14
the
follows
number 13.
the number of 13.
Very good. Do the students precede the teacher out of the classroom after the lesson? Do the students precede the teacher out of the classroom after the lesson? No. The students
No,
don't
the
precede
students
the
don't
teacher
precede the
out
teacher
of the classroom
out of the classroom
after the lesson.
after
They
the
follow
lesson.
him.
They follow him.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to your reading. Okay?
Yes.
So our reading is at stage 2, paragraph page 71. Last headword was nobody. Okay, continue reading at page 72. Who's wearing clothes in this room? Stage
Okay.
2, page 72.
72. Okay, nobody. Who's speaking English in this room? We are speaking English in this room. Who's speaking French in this room? Nobody is speaking French in this room. Who's wearing clothes in this room? We are wearing clothes in this room.
Mhm.
Who's wearing a heart in this room? Nobody's wearing a heart in this room. Who's giving you an English lesson? You are giving me an English lesson. Who's in the corridor? Nobody's in the corridor. Walk. What am I doing? You are walking. Where am I walking to? You are walking to the window. Do you like walking? Yes, I like walking. Does he like walking? Yes, he likes walking. Mr. Brown's. We prefer to say Mr. Brown's suit not not the suit of Mr. Brown. Is this Mr. Brown's dress? No, it isn't Mr. Brown's dress. It's Mrs. Brown's dress. Is this Mr. Brown's shirt? Yes, it's Mr. Brown's shirt. Is this Mr. Brown's arm? No, it isn't Mr. Brown's arm. It's Mrs. Brown's arm. Is this Mr. Smith's ear? No, it isn't Mr. Smith's ear. It's Mr. Brown's ear. Is this
Is this you?
Barbara's book?
No,
No, is
it
this
isn't Mr. X book.
Mr. X book?
It's
No,
your
it
book.
isn't Mr. X book. It's your book.
Very good.
Stand up, sit down, up, down. What's my right hand doing? Your right hand's moving up and down. What am I doing? You are sitting down. What am I doing? You are standing up. Do you sit down after the lesson? No, I don't sit down after the lesson. I stand up after the lesson. Cannot, can't. The negative of can is cannot, and the contraction of cannot is can't. What's the negative of can? The negative of can is cannot.
Okay,
What's the
very good.
contract?
So we stop there for today, but very good, very good.